Nigerian chef Hilda Baci, who has been in the news for breaking the Guinness World Record for the longest cooking time by an individual, said breaking the record was a means to an end to expand her brand and business. She said this during a press conference in Lagos. The cookathon, which started on the 11th of May at 4:20 p.m., ended on the 15th of May at 8:40 p.m., where she prepared over 200 meals. Initially intending to cook for 96 hours, Hilda said she was motivated by her brother and friends to extend her attempt to 100 hours and 40 minutes, breaking the record of the current holder by over 13 hours.
That what next is one of the things that gave me anxiety. You know why? Because when you do something like this and then there is this much attention on you, everyone is waiting for the next thing that you're about to do. And everybody expects that the next thing that you're going to do has to be bigger than the last thing that you have done. But I've made a conscious effort to tell myself that this was a means to an end. There were reasons why I decided to do this. Before now, I own a restaurant, I teach, and one of my biggest goals is I want Nigerian recipes to be propagated across the world. I want it to be a normal thing to make egusi soup in an American home. I want you to be able to walk into any random supermarket and find Nigerian ingredients, not have to travel hours to one African store to find just a couple ingredients. Now, the only way we are going to be able to achieve that is if the demand for it increases. Because if the demand for it increases, it means that there is now a market there, and people will feel that okay, I need to start cultivating egusi in Atlanta. I need to start planting wild spinach, that's okazi in the UK. I need to, so I need to do this. Now, doing this cookathon meant more people will be interested in Nigerian recipes. But this is not the only thing I have to do. It means I still have to teach more people how to cook Nigerian food. Hopefully, it means more people will be interested in learning how to make these meals that I made during the cookathon. So it still helps me to achieve my goal. I want to expand my restaurant. I was already in the process of, setting motion to expand my restaurant, opening up to investors to come in and, franchise for other countries and other parts of the world as well. Because I'm trying to create jobs. Now, everybody wants to work in an oil company because there are so many perks. I used to tell my staffs that very soon it will be a big deal to be working in my food by Hilda because the perks are going to be so good. You'll find a chef that has an official car, that has his own house because he's well paid, has his insurance, has his HMO. That is the system that I am trying to build. It is not only white collar jobs that deserve a lot of recognition. I feel like in the culinary space, we look down on what we bring and what we provide, which is why, for the most part, people are not pricing their business properly. And it's important to me that more women know that the business that you are doing, whether it is makeup, it can fund your lifestyle. You just need to treat it as that. You need to treat your business as something that is going to fund your lifestyle, which means you have to price properly. You need to make your money work for you. You have to be prudent in your spending, and I can only do that by showing people how it's done. And that's exactly what I will keep doing. There are a lot of brands that I intend to work with, not just because I want to associate myself with these brands, but because there is value that I have to give them. I'm a heavy consumer, I'm an employer of labor, and being that means that I interact with people every day, which means that there are solutions and there are products that have not been made yet that people need that will make their lives easier. And some of these brands have the capacity to create these products and create the solutions and create the services. So I will make it my life's mission to work with them to make sure that we are able to provide value to their intending consumers and provide value to them as a brand so that they are more sustainable. Because what is business if it cannot be sustainable? If you cannot be in business for years and your business precedes you from generation to generation, that is the system that I am building.
Hilda is optimistic that our record is validated because they followed the guidelines.
Me, my record has been validated. It's what is coming is a certificate. It's just a certification because I mean, do you see what we have done? This is everywhere. Everywhere. Like people are talking about Nigeria from countries that we did not even know existed. Like, what more do you want? It goes beyond, it has gone way beyond the certificate and it has gone way beyond the plaque. And because I know in my heart that we did everything by the books, every single thing by the books. We made sure that we left absolutely no stone unturned when we looked at the guidelines. We got the timekeepers, we got the adjudicators, they ran their shifts. We did it all. We measured every single meal that was made, we measured the yield, we counted the numbers, we have all the statistics, we have all the documentation. Like it was we didn't it wasn't child's play. It was a very deliberate attempt, and we put in the work. And because I know that we put in the work, we were live the entire time. We were live the entire time. So if there was anybody that had the time and watched it from day one till day five, they know that I did it. They know that we did it. So if the attempt is not validated by Guinness, that's their problem.
She advised young women like her to pursue their dreams and treat their businesses seriously.